Full stream.
All right. Thanks for stopping by! Exclamation point. Mind leaving a like? Question mark. Liked! Exclamation point. Followed the comment to and staying to chat. Chat! Exclamation point. Heading to full stream in pinned comment. Link. And then I'll add a little emoji. What happened to my friggin' arrow? There it is. And what is the emoji for this? Okay. Is that everything? That seems like everything. And yep, that's working. Fine enough. I need to test my audio too. I forgot. Audio test. Testing audio again. Testing audio again. Echo, 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 echo. Okay. Right, with that, let's see if switching to the face cam will work. Hello folks, it's me. I'm Biggie and I'm live and we're finally untapped. Finally. Hopefully things will go okay today and my body doesn't rebel too much. Oof. It's rough trying to sit up after not being able to sit up for a while. I'm trying to have some coffee. Okay. So if you're watching for the VOD, welcome. That's a rare, it's quite rare for people to watch from the VOD. But also, I'm going to see if how well I could sit up today. Currently, it's taking a toll on me because I'm not used to
Biggie the man, the
up.
legend.
Hey, Akko.
It's nice seeing you. Nice painting in the back. How are you feeling?
I'm doing good, but like I said, I could be better. And my PNG tuber stopped working. I'm feeling a little bit woozy because, like I said, I haven't set up for a long time.
I
And
see.
so we'll see how well we stream today. If we stream well, that's going to be good. Ugh. Well, Akko, we're still doing some more Rogue Trader because I'm still into the game for a bit.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully we'll do well today. But thanks for being in here.
As long
Nice
as
and
you
early.
feel alright.
Yep. Yeah, I'll see how things feel in a bit. But first off, I want to thank my members. So let's do that. So I want to thank Apilux, Manta, Bruno, Amislam, Chris Burton, and Lord Yelnak for being members and or subscribers on the Twitch. Using Twitch Prime or whichever way of subscribing or paying me a little bit on the membership program. We're still looking for 2 more members, which will unlock more emojis for you guys to use. So if you want to join the membership program and get turned into a Pokemon, just click the join button down below. Help me out a little bit each month, but that's not mandatory at all. Give me a second.
Thanks for the emojis.
Let me just see if I can scale this down. Still a little bit big. That's what she said. A little bit smaller.
It's 11 degrees Celsius.
Yikes. That sounds nice.
What
wait,
about
you're in
over
Mexico.
there?
Currently, it's 24 Celsius here in Bangkok. Winter is pretty much over here. I thought Mexico was in a more equatorial, or is it lower? Places like Panama. Yeah, I'd rather things be a little bit colder. I hate the fact that whenever the weather's cold enough, nice enough, it always, like when things get cooler, that the weather always just seems to have a lot of dust when things are cool. Okay, we'll keep things like that. But yeah, we need 2 more members on YouTube to be able to get all of this. All right, thank you, members, and let me boot up the game real quick. Tomorrow, if things go according to plan, I want to try streaming Animal Crossing. And if that works, we'll be doing that for a little bit.
It's kinda interesting about global thingy. Because December and January are usually cold but lately haven't been that cold, more hot than cold. I heard there is a storm of coldness coming. Bless ya.
There's always things like that. Yeah,
Animal
thank
Crossing?
you.
Chill
Yeah.
times.
I do some chill times, but Animal Crossing looks like a chill game, but it is really tough on accessibility, like really rough. Let me just do a little bit of finagling on the little
Did you saw the
membership thing.
craziness of people picking up as much milk as they can over some places in US? Is it tough as accessibility equals? I always toughed was a comfy game.
It's the thing about accessibility, right? Is that you need to be able. It is a game that requires a lot more dexterity than you think. because for an accessible game, you need what's called customizable controls, right? So the more customizable the controls, the easier it is for you to play the game. But Animal Crossing does force you into playing it with both hands. So I'm using you need one hand for movement, another hand for pressing, and there's a lot of pressing and holding. So for example, if I want to highlight furniture, I need to press and hold the R button while dragging the controller, and it's a little bit rough to get that thing working properly. And I demonstrated the using of a phone or tablet as a substitute controller, which works fine in some cases, makes things a little bit more accessible, which is good. Or it's just a matter of using the controller. Uh, it's you need both hands basically. You can't play games like, for example, Vampire Survivors. You could play with one hand, but whenever you have things like press and hold to highlight things, or must press and hold to move things around, it gets really rough. Yeah, but I'll demonstrate it tomorrow if I can sit up tomorrow at the desk. Anyways, that's enough rambling for now. Let me just turn on a few fans to help that hope that my PC doesn't blow up. Hmm. Do 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 do. Okay. Apparently, Idira is one of the scarier characters to use because she has a chance of instant deaths. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna see a couple of things. I want to see if the DLC. They also have a season 2 pass if you wanted to buy that. Okay, so the mod folders don't really work. Right, let's continue where we left off. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So we just raided and destroyed the cultist's lair. There's goods here. Let's use Pascal's tech use.
Operation successful.
Right, so these go to cargo. There's a riser pattern foe hammer here. A solid projectile with one-handed range weapon. Rending shotgun. Okay, it knocks enemy back. So basically this is a one-handed shotgun. So Raritas boots. Needs to be a follower of Heretic. Raises momentum to 175 whenever they kill 5 enemies in a row in one turn. And explosive devices. Let's collect all of these. You need at least a heretical follower to wear it, I guess. No heresy. Okay. So Idira's the other one that we could equip. Let's sort everything. Wait, why can't Biggie... Can it be equipped by this character? Okay. Must not have features of heretical follower. Yep. Whenever the wearer deals damage to an enemy, has a chance to gain MP. Okay. So the Sororitas boots will give her a little bit of chance to deal extra damages. It's nice. You have all the health and all the items. Okay, accessories. Fully accessorized. I do wonder if the it's going to be nicer for you to have the lidless stare. Let's give the Sororitas boots to Argenta, I guess. Right. And I keep forgetting to equip these things. Toxic needle. I don't think a toxic needle is needed for her, but is this a commerce and lore Imperium boost? It's kind of nice. Good old persuasion boost as well. Yeah, this is fine. The only thing is the foe hammer, whether that's an appropriate weapon to equip and wear. This is a deflection gloves. But yeah, run and gun is still better here. Okay. This is a Zeno's interrogation goggles. Okay. I do believe that's everything here. Wait, I hear, like, what's here? Nothing. Okay. Let's check the journal as well for things. We need to meet Argenta on the ship again to deal with her personal matters. This is a Odanus link, so nothing. Tattered Spirit, we need to wait for the ship's inspection to complete, but not before we visit the Liege's palace. Okay. Where the shadows are deepest of all. Fair. Call of the Edge. Classified information. Okay. Right. I think that's all the things that we could do currently. Let's go ahead and head out to the Shadow Quarters. Okay. Let's look at the map. There's an item loot here, so let's go over here. Thank you, Beard. More loot up here.
Is there money to be made?
Closed doors, humming and primitive washing machines. So they have wastewater. More refugees. Wait, where did the bear go to? Yeah, there's a bunch of goods here. More posters.
I like this environment.
Yes. Got another leaflet.
Make me think of suburbs of cyberpunk.
Warhammer 40K is very, very far forward.
At
Ah!
Master Eco, you successfully redeemed Guile for 5 LP.
I'll do my exercises. Wow, my arms are tired. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's see if I could go all the way to 15, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep. I guess. I have a sneaking suspicion that there's a battle or something here. Go Pascal.
The machine god grants me insight.
More athletics.
Keep your wits about you.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
More goods. Ooh, okay. So Grenadier's Glove. Using grenades costs -1 AP. Enemy suffers +2 additional damage from granadas. Cyberdog items. We don't have any cyber dogs. Yeah, this gloves, it's not ideal. But we do have an efficient body glove here. So I want to see if there's a 35% item. 9% dodge. Plus 10% dodge against melee. Oh, this is a immediate improvement. Okay. Oh, there's the battle that we could initiate, but let's avoid that for now because it was a relatively hard battle, if I remember. This is a Melta charge, so 4 explosivos. Okay. Right, we want to head over here. And there's a Imperium lore check.
I've read about this.
So under a layer of rust, scratches, and ancient paint, there's... Okay. I wonder if pausing stops this. This filthy sign was adorned with proud names of the Burkadic card. Yeah, okay. We can pause to read. I'll need to remember this. The silhouette of long erased letters apparently visible. Undoubtedly in the past this our filthy sign was adorned with proud names of the bureaucratic heart of the entire Imperium, of the Adeptus Administratum. So everybody's queuing up to enter. The leash will rid of every one of your worthless cattle. Before you is a compartment of a massive void ship, adapted into a living space. The clinking glasses of numerous voices can be heard. The Martyr's Endurance. My. Right. Press any key. Where's the any key? And let's go ahead and move.
Let us not dawdle.
Nice little spot. It's good to see folks enjoying themselves. Even the air in here feels nicer to breathe.
An entire establishment dedicated to unproductive and parasitical pursuits. A waste of station space.
That's what you would say.
I always keep my options open.
Is that everything? Yep. Let's keep going in. We have a tech use check.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Under the floor, you see the remains of the void ship's life support system. Whoever dismantled the vessel decided just leave it in place. Okay.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Oh, more goodies. We'll head over there.
Is there money to be made?
More trophies. Oh, he saw a an item here. Let's try to use the tech use.
Man, I love the work the artists made on these environments. An NPCs.
Yep. Oh, give me a second. Let's move you back up here. Then here. Then here. Wait. Is everything working? Yeah, it's back. Yeah, Owlcat's very good at keeping things environment like
Always
they're
keep
very
your eye
good
on the
with
price.
CRPGs, but their games take a while mechanically.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Wait. Can we talk to Octaviana? Welcome to Adeptus Amacicus. Oh, I get it. Amasec is alcohol. So this name is actually a pun. No, a play on words. Basically, it just, well, it's almost on the blasphemous side. Are you Sister Argenta? The Sister Argenta? The one who has the worst scum on footfall shaking in their boots? The whole station's talking about you. And here you are, in the flesh, in our humble Amacicus. No more. I seek retribution against transgressor, not glory to myself. What is this place? Oldest watering hole on footfall, sir. The Adeptus Amacicus is the only Adeptus I can find. One can find on footfall. I am Octaviana. Octaviana. I serve drinks, lend an ear. If it comes down to it, quiet the rowdy ones. I have business here. What makes you say that? You know where you're standing? One of the decks of the Martyr's Endurance. A sacred vessel that once belonged to Adeptus Administratum. All of its inhabitants
Damn
got
girl,
overhauled in the
you are
yep.
dropping that much vodka.
Wait, doesn't she have yeah. She is well our Amasec, right? A great place. The new name fits perfectly. How are things here in Footfall? Somebody's getting shot. Some rich guys on a safari hunt to commoners. Give me the latest, please. A tale from a tipsy voidborn cargo barge. They exited the warp halfway between Furibundus and the Avoria system and came to the shuttle wreck adrift. Shuttle was registered as to the inevitable Triumph, a merchant ship that disappeared decades ago. Okay. Some poor sot were here bawling about how his crew tossed the whole shipment of cargo along with the trash. And it was his fault? Right. A splash at the local hooch, please. Okay. The alchemical composition of the substance is known to me, but never before I have come to such an unusual application, an exquisite path of martyrdom to honor the Omnissiah. Okay, let's do a little bit of a lore check. There's clearly made from Promethium. Wow! They made this out of oil? Got anything better? Give me something strong. Nope. Okay. We didn't do a toughness check, unfortunately. There's more stuff over here to loot. Okay. Wait. Which way did the beard go? Open the door. More loot. Wait. By the throne that Sim is in it, the poor sap who got his tongue cut out by the anvers. Oh, by the throne. That's the one. I think it was from the Casbalica. Well, his troubles are over now. Okay. Awareness.
As it should be.
A soft hissing.
Keep your
This
wits
ocular
about you.
implant was a worthwhile investment.
Thank you. Ooh, we got a Mastercraft Power Mall. 10 to 17. Let's compare it to what Abelard has. Wait. 15 to 20, yep. Yeah. Is this a... Yeah, let's go ahead and add this to the cargo. So, do we also add this auto gun? I don't know.
I always have a backup plan.
More thugs. Right in front. Oh. Is that... Oh, there's
Remember
more
heat
stuff
rating.
back here. Oh, thank you. Yeah, มาแฟร์มีเหลือไหมโอเคเอามาอีกนิดนึง
Error. Making adjustments.
Okay, that item was still locked.
That's how it's done.
Okay. Riza. Hardly know her. A woman in her 40s. Looking for something specific? You buying? Or maybe selling? Don't be shy, just ask. Old Riza knows all kinds of folks. My boys will fit you anything your heart desires. Riza falls silent, though her eyes doesn't leave your face. Her expression gradually shifts from tactless interest to astonished deference. I know you, danger-esque. Who would have thought a high flyer like such as yourself would ever land in our neck of the woods? The audacious schemes you pulled off, they're the stuff of legend. Even the Caspelica could learn a thing for it too. Someone like you, I'll offer you the best prices. The real deal. But Grandpa Buckval says hello. That old rascal. I thought he'd croaked in the mines long time ago, but old man Buckval's still alive and kicking, you say? Well, me and him have been through a lot of interesting scraps. Or, yeah, scrapes? Scraps? Scrapes together, I know. And all the weird and wonderful things we've acquired. Buckval wouldn't send his regards along with just anyone, so he must have done him a good turn. Because that Rizza's got a special discount for you. What are those boys you work with? Now, what are items you have? Yep. Tech is always best. You meet to threaten me, Tech Priest. No, yeah, pirates, another word. Yep. Right, let's see what they have to offer. But of course we have profit factor discount. Thanks to Old Man Bakaval. And if we decide, okay, this is going to be a long way before we get maybe the impulse boots. Pirate chainmails of 50% medium armor. Wow. But it's a little bit on the rough side. Alright, we have a swashbuckler's coat. 10% parry reduction. Plus 5 armor pen. Elixir, I hardly know her. A serrated greatsword. This is a two-handed light melee weapon that has a brutal strike. Increased parry. Let's buy all available for now. This is a ranged weapon at a 1-cell range that gives an extra bayonet damage. Okay. Let's look at the info again. Right. Minus increased parry. Minus 10% to enemy weapons skill when hit. Okay. Plus 1 stack of laceration. I guess this is a little bit better. This inflicts bleed, right? Okay, I think if I look at Dangeresque's ability, escape artist, agility, sweeping motions. I can't remember, there's something that lets them deal more damage with stacks. Okay. This has a little bit more armor pen and highest bleeding. I guess this is pretty cool. Nice. Right. Bayonet. Ring of Iron Will. I guess Shield Bash is pretty nice.
Bionic knife does seems like a good idea for melee and long distance with bleeding.
Bayonet knife is
Hopefully the damage can be strong though.
yeah, no. The bayonet knife is actually an accessory that adds to a gun. What it does is that any ranged attack at 1 cell range. So whenever an enemy comes too close to Sister Argenta, she has a little bit more chance to inflict bleed. Although this is okay, I think first aid manual could go on someone else. Ooh, okay. Hmm.
Oh, I see.
Yep, so this is a plus 8 to Medicaid, plus 4 MP after using a medkit. So just the medkit. Let's see. Let's switch this. Because he's not... he's going to gain temporary wounds if he stays still. Increase crit by 9%, that's good. This is so... okay, let's go ahead and do the parry reduction. And this is... Yeah, Endure is just so much better for him. We don't have another iconoclast character for the Mantle of Heroism, though. Oh, each heroic act used in battle. It just means anybody could use it. There's a bunch of stimulants we could actually use as well. Okay. That should be everything. Let's head back out. Right, we could head back to the atrium. But let's go ahead and double check all of our missions. These are rumors. Yeah, we'll talk to Argenta on the bridge. There's also the people in Footfall. Wait, there's another quest in the atrium. Right? Astray? Yep. Okay. Um, hmm.
Look no further.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Let's go ahead and head back to the ship briefly. I'm going to look up the guide as well on Astray. Is that a Gundam reference? Right. Okay. Right. So let me just have a look at some of the character quests, companion quests. No. That's Doloroso, so no.
Remember to save.
Oh, yeah. I will. Ah, come on. Don't minimize all the screens for me, please. The game auto-saves most times anyways, so should be fine. Wait, is that another check? No, it's just hangar A1. Finest wines from Janice. Right. To the bridge. Let's talk to Sister Argenta. Indicator lumens need to be replaced again. Everything is under control. Okay. I trust you then. Just talk to Argenta.
Greetings.
I'm waiting for you to tell me about your past and explain the strange words of the cultist on footfall.
Yes, I'm ready. I would ask only one thing of you, rogue trader. If I may, I would like to see the chamber of the sacred warrant and kneel before the relic touched by the Emperor himself. A difficult conversation lies ahead of us, and I wish to pray by the relic before I lay my soul bare.
All right, let's go. There's a bunch of you watching from the tubes as well, so I'm happy. Argenta drops to her knees, her hands making the signs of the Aquila. Her eyes are locked upon the sweeping signature of the warrant, a seemingly mundane thing, merely a flourish on a piece of paper, unless one knows whose hand left that mark and whose blood is on that paper. If thou seest the flaw in me, smite me. If thou knowest the fall in me, burn me, with flames of fury and righteousness. But if thou seest a light in me, grace me. If thou hearest the plea of mine, bless me, with wrath and fury and righteousness. For I breathe by the will of thine, for I live by the law of thine. I carry thy word, O Emperor, and it brings solace to servants of thine, and ruin to foes of thine, a fate of terror and righteousness. Upon finishing, she closes her eyes and remains silent for a long time, with her head raised slightly high. Slowly, like the first licks of flame in a campfire, a smile blossoms on her lips. Rogue trader, we need to talk, or rather, I need to tell you something. The truth. The truth about how I ended up on Theodore Von Lance's ship and about the cultists were encountered on Footfall. Alright, I'm listening. Please understand. I couldn't trust you before. I'll tell you my story and you'll see why. I'll start at the beginning, in the beginning. It's easier to piece eventually everything together that way. And upon arriving at the expanse of Footfall, I found no purpose here, only torment. I wasn't needed. The reliquary I had been assigned to safeguard were already protected by Reverend Hieronymus' mission, and no one was ever there to defile it. For all of its lawlessness, Footfall respects the worship of the Emperor. That's when Lady Theodora, head of your dynasty appeared. She became an agent of divine will, in a way. It was from her that I learned about a planet recently discovered by her scouts, Salus
I wonder
Prime.
if they would have like an update with BA.
They probably don't. The updates will be DLC, I think, but I think they have future DLCs in the works. They have season 2, so they'll probably add 2 more. They have 2 or more DLCs planned. That was when Lady Theodora, head of your dynasty, appeared. She became an agent of divine will in a way. It was from her that I learned about a planet recently discovered by her scouts, Salus Prime. For a rogue trader, the planet was of little interest. A feral world, away from the convenient warp routes. But for me, learning about its existence was a revelation. I've never heard of such a planet. Does it belong to Von Valancius? Yes. Now the planet is yours by right. But it's not as simple as that. The warp route leading to it was lost, and I will explain in due time. Can I continue? The description of Salus Prime was familiar to me. It seemed very similar to the world of an ancient legend. The legend of Saint Argenta and her ship. Argenta the living saint. Oh, another living saint! My patroness. The order named after her. She died millennia ago, where heretics caused her ship to fall from the skies. But even those blasphemers could not touch Argenta's ashes on her holy relic, the One Star. For the fallen ship, which now served as a resting place for the saints' remains, would only allow the truly righteous to enter. All others would meet their death. Imagine what I felt in the flash of insight came upon me. The world where Saint Argenta's ship fell was merely a vague legend. No one knew of its actual whereabouts, and suddenly, I, myself named after the saint, came across this information. I realized at that moment that it was important. I must journey to the planet and find the ship. And so, I asked Reverend Hieronymus to let me go for a time, on a personal pilgrimage. I bought a Theodora's ship, and demanded passage to the newly discovered planet, Salus Prime. Yep. So why did you keep the supposition from Reverend Hieronymus? Surely he could have helped you with the search of the ship and the saint's remains. I couldn't just come out and tell him. It was important revealed to me impersonally, can you see? I took Reverend Hieronymus' honest truth that I was going on a personal pilgrimage to... Personal pilgrimage? No. Personal pilgrimage to embolden my spirit. It really was a pilgrimage. It was as if Saint Argenta herself had shown me the way, commanding me to undertake this trial. If I found the ship and set foot on the decks, and laid my hand on her remnants and relic, I would have been a sign that as truly was blessed by the Saint's Emperor. I think that was irresponsible for her. Gotten herself killed on the planet, no one would have learned about its existence, or the holy relic would have been lost. Holy relics cannot be truly lost. When the time is right, they reveal themselves to the worthy. But I will accept this reproach and try my best to think on it. So, I imagine Theodora was thrilled with the prospect. I lent her assistance. I was her intention to visit the newly discovered world, and she took me with her. So what about the One Star? The relic kept by Saint Argenta, Order Pronatus, as we attach particular significance to holy relics. The One Star is one of those lost relics of the past, so mysterious no one knows exactly what it is. Argenta's hagiography at times called it a banner, or set of armor, or blessed chain sword. One thing is certain, it was a beacon of righteousness. So what happened next? Defeat. The ship's augurs failed to detect anything of note during orbital scanning. Only a pilgrim guided by a pure heart can find it. An ambush on the planet. landed there with small unit provided by Theodora. Right, so it's a trap. Lord, Edge of Daybreak. They were the same words as spoken by the cultists who attacked on Salus Prime. My whole unit perished. All those honest, brave people I had led to search for the ray. It's only a miracle that I did. Oh, so this is survivor's guilt, I guess. Sadly, Kunrad escaped. Oh yeah, and sincerely hope that we meet him again. The serpent needs to answer a few questions.
Survivor guilt has to be one of the hardest things out there.
Yeah. I think my wife has a bit of something of it. So even though she has nothing to do with it, she still blames herself for my accident. That things would have been different if she was there with me. So it was rough, yeah. Needed to answer a few questions to always plunge into cleansing flame. No need to blame yourself. I doubt it. No one except me was particularly interested in the planet. Kunrad, on the other hand, sympathized with me when he first came aboard, helped arrange an audience with Theodora, supported me in my effort to visit the planet. I never told him plainly why I wanted to go there, but I imagined the Vulture might have figured out it was something important. How did you manage to escape? That's why you didn't trust me before. I saw with my own eyes how a member of your family showed his true colors as a servant of the arch enemy. I had already suffered a humiliating defeat at the hands of cultists, and was afraid of another betrayal. Couldn't be forthright with you, so I studied you, looking for seeds of corruption. And what did you find? Yep. A man who stood shoulder to shoulder with me and helped eradicate the cultists on footfall. Aww. Although my opinion of you started to change even before then. You agreed to talk to the orphans at my request, willing to honor who laid down their lives for them, take care of the children. Leader inspires truth, and the way you acted in that moment. Do you remember there was a young man who grief and confusion had driven him to insolence? You didn't turn a blind eye to his misdeed.
There are many things and many situations that we regret and feel that maybe if it was on another time or we made other decisions it could have been different, but we can't be so hard on ourselves.
Because people deal, like guilt is one way of dealing with a loss, right? It's always a way to deal with loss. But one thing, okay, here's my little thing about guilt. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to capture it or not, but the thing about guilt, right? Oh, there's a bunch of you watching. Hello, YouTubes. The thing about guilt is that guilt... for me, whenever you say something like you feel guilty, right? It is always, 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 always not true. It's a lie. And why I say that that is a lie is that the way I distinguish it is that guilt is not an emotion. You can't feel guilt. Guilt is not an emotion. It is you could feel sad. You could feel angry. Right? Those are feelings that could be associated with guilt. But guilt in and of itself is a judgment, not a feeling. So that's a distinction I always make. So whenever somebody says, I feel guilty about it, it's not a feeling. All those other feelings you bundled with guilt is not a feeling. Guilt is a judgment you made either on yourself or on the world. So that's more my 2 cents on that. Wait, what happened?
I don't know, I feel that while guilt might not be an emotion, it makes you human. Is kinda like a weird thing, because while is nothing that exists on our brain but is indeed something we humans have.
I'm not saying that guilt isn't real. We just need to distinguish between what we feel and and the source of that, right? Like guilt is never like if you distinguish guilt as a feeling, you have no say because feelings are just like the weather. Guilt is either a conscious or semi-conscious decision, mostly semi-conscious decision you made to not have to deal with what you either as a way to avoid dealing with the issue or dealing with the feelings that are associated with it. Um, regret is a feeling, for example. Like you're not digging deep enough to deal with the stuff at hand, right? But for me, it's always an access saying that guilt is a judgment, not a feeling. It's an access of a way to uh I mean that I had to deal with a lot of that as well on a daily basis uh regarding the amount of guilt I feel that I'm not more capable, right? So immediately you could hear that the guilt is like, wait a minute, this is no, I feel sad and I feel, should I say angry? No, not so much angry, but I feel sad about it, and that's the feeling that there it goes. But I am currently, whenever I feel guilty about something, I am currently making a judgment about either myself or the world or reality that has no validity. Like it is valid as a judgment, but is not valid as a truth, right? But anyways, that's just a way for me to on how I deal with that. You didn't turn a blind eye to his misdeed, but you chose to write words to show him a path to redemption. It was harsh but necessary. Like the Emperor's truth, like bitter medicine that helps the sick. I learned much about you in a moment, Rogue Trader. I was hoping that I would make a mistake. She'd never sound St. Agenta's ship.
I see.
So the warp has destroyed the old route of the planet, and plotting a new one would take a great time of effort. Yeah, as if there could be anything more important than protecting the faith and hunting down servants of the arch enemy. Let's read. Okay. I guess it's an exciting prospect. I'll help. All right. We completed the Astray quest line. And let's look at our journal. Yep, quest has been completed. Good. But again, we'll need a tattered spirit. By visiting the Legion's palace. and maybe going to Footfall. But I always want to take a bath. Let's see if we have more uniques to store. This is not a unique sword. Yeah, I think we're not gonna use the Vanguard version. So this, as fun as it is, it's not part of our final item. We might want to toss it. Hmm. There goes the
I
silent
hope
verdict.
Manta is doing it.
Yep. He should be fine. I mean, okay, let me just pop a couple of things here. Can I add more things to the vault? Hmm. Yeah, I think that's everything. Okay, I think that's everything. Usually, if it doesn't show up like this, he's probably with family. Let's take a bath. Man, I miss being able to take a bath. There's also a hidden item here. Like a hidden chamber here if you went full heretic. I think let's just go ahead and go on the expanse map here. Right, so there's nothing here for us. Tattered Spirit. Where shadows light be. You could either go to that place now, or we could head back into the shadow quarters. That's cool. I'm gonna do a bit of exercise while we wait.
At im_biggie, you successfully redeemed Guile for 5 LP. That's a good idea.
Yep. It's unfortunate that I don't have my other camera set up.
You need to stretch and do exercise few times. Is something mom and other people I have heard, that exercising from time to time is good if you sat or ridden a lot.
Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Where did you go, Mr. Crow?
I always keep my
Untapped
options
Biggie.
open.
Yes, I'm on tap today. I'll also see if I have a decent battle choices. Wait. Wait, where did you go? That's not where I wanted to go at all. Okay. Okay, beer found some goods.
Is there money to be made?
Oh, my shoulders. Ooh, okay. This is an interesting spot for the this battle.
Howdy howdy.
Howdy,
I'm
howdy,
at my
Mana.
brother's house for a memorial party for my grandfather.
I see.
Always keep your eye on the prize. You will beg for mercy, but I will grant
Comes another
none.
training target.
I will level you.
Right. Okay. Let's see what's available here. These two thugs are going to get their turn. And then so will Dangeresk. So let's have a look at where's the best place to place you. Okay, here for Cassia. And we're going to put everyone else kind of slightly out of the way. Argenta here, maybe? Man, it's rough to try to get people into certain areas. I mean, Biggie could go here, maybe. And let's see where we could pop you. Right. So let's go ahead and put the front line like over here. We'll do the midline. Well, we'll do the back row over here. R to rotate.
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
And we'll put you in the midline. Okay. Let's give all these guys a bit of a stare.
Isn't this a job for the Senate? Duty demands.
And now the question is, who do we... Okay, this guy's stunned now. I think I'm going to do a bit of... Who do I want to bring out front? Let's give Biggie all them boosts. Well, Dangeresk, I mean.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Right, so if I do this, let's go ahead and use Cunning Plan.
Not me.
And just go, hey, I want the thug dead.
On it.
And we'll go jump in the middle.
His effort.
Look at that.
I'll see to it personally.
Surefire plan. I will go like this.
Never stood a chance.
Look at that brutal strike. Go up.
I'll make it happen.
Okay, what else are we doing? A couple of blade dances.
Another enemy down.
I'm gonna leap into cover.
I'll make it happen.
And when we'll do this, we're gonna do front line switch.
I'm afraid not.
Right, now Dangerous has more attacks that we could do. Let's do a surefire plan again.
Who if not? Your end was inevitable.
I'm gonna use Mark
It's as good as done. On
and
it.
leap into it. Followed by a one of these. And then this.
I'll see to it personally. The best defense is a good offense.
Followed by a leap.
Who if not me? You should have thought twice before crossing me.
And we could do acrobatics.
The best defense is a good offense.
Out of my way.
Mr. Firestarter. Nope.
Let's make it quick.
Trying your best, buddy. But that's not good enough. Although we have this arsonist coming up next. So we'll do that.
Rejoice in battle.
Now let's use run and gun.
Doubt is for the weak. That is not the Emperor's will.
Let's target you. 35% is fine. One more time.
The Emperor commands I act. None can escape the
Nice.
Emperor's judgment.
And we also have a good momentum. Right? 164.
I'll do it.
Momentum for the firearm mastery.
Resides in the will of the righteous.
And now we have who's next? Cinder. Let's see how many shots we could take at Cinder. And hopefully this will overpenetrate.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer.
We missed Cinder, but
Doubt is for
I'm
the
gonna hit you
weak.
again. Doubt for the weak.
I'll do it.
Crisscross. Look at that. Wonderful. All right, Abelard. How far can you? Oh, let's use this.
Victory is imminent.
Okay. We're not gonna have you charge all the way through. Let's move you here.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
We'll go endure,
Indeed.
taunt. Let's do a power swing. That's not gonna hit too many people. Let's do a shout.
Will be done.
Bonk. And let's shield bash. Shield bash.
I will do. Gray hair, sure hand.
Right, Idira? What this means is that let's use strategic adaptation.
Let's see what you can do.
No two people are not on fire.
But of course, farewell. What is this foreboding?
Set fire to you again, please.
Be gone.
That's everybody. Okay. Very good. Look at all of them viewers on the tubes. Hi, viewers. Right, so these are going into here. We have a fire blessed carapace. Grants its wearer +2 to deflection. Immunity to burning. Thunderhammer. It's interesting. There's a 200-handed melee weapon, though. He's waiting for you. You know the place, so be there on time. The turn can be seen from the the entrance to the Adeptus. Make sure the Gawker doesn't see where you're going. Okay. We have the Strange Gang. Okay.
Keep your wits about you.
I wonder if this works. No, it doesn't. So there's another area that we could go to. Let's loot this thug's body. So if we head over here,
always have a backup plan.
I guess not. Over here, actually. No. Mention the location. Near the Adeptus Amazicus, the turnoff is visible from the bar's entrance. Before use a compartment of a massive void ship. Okay. So we had, okay, so this is the bar's entrance. Okay, where's the turn off? Wait, I see something. I see steps over here. So if we move here, no, I do see there's something over here.
Let us not dawdle.
I do see something over here.
Is there money to be made?
Okay. Let me look it up then. Here, go to quests, and let me look at ROT rot. Okay. Right. Rot is a quest in Warhammer 40K. Okay. Right, we probably want to talk to the liege right now. And also we could go look at where the shadows are deepest of all in the Act 2 quests. Okay. Right. So I guess we're out of options now. We need to go talk to the liege. I guess we're out of options. Okay. Didn't actually mean to unmute there. Welcome, welcome one, welcome all to the stream. There's a bunch of you lurking, but feel free to say hi in the chat. And if you're new to the channel, I'm quadriplegic, so my hands don't work. And I'm just happy you're in the main chat rather than just the non-main chat one. And I'm not sure if it's okay. Let me just go double check on the live streaming
Sorry for
platform
being
as well.
absent out of sudden. Mom called me to spend time. Will
Yeah, no
LTRY
worries.
to come back later?
No worries, no worries. Yeah, most of the live viewers are here in the vertical streams. Okay, not in the horizontal streams. That sounds good. So during the weekends, horizontal streams are probably the best. I'm gonna briefly visit Hieronymus. Wait, another lore check?
My house would be proud of me.
The cultists have been cleared out. Nice. 200 Drusian points. Okay. Right. What does a militant cloak do? First melee attack in combat cannot be parried or dodged. Cloak of Retribution is meh. Heavy Bolter. Heavy Bolter might be an interesting choice, considering the damage and camaraderie badge. It's with a melee attack. Whereas nearest ally gains 5 temporary wounds. We have the Enforcer's Light Carapace. Okay. But that's a bunch of XP. It's pretty nice. But right now we have a audience. Let's look at our characters as well. Yeah, still a bit before we get to level 18.
Because Baraka trades Xeno artifacts on footfall. They're fairly blatantly at that. And the Ordo Xenos is in no hurry to rectify the situation.
I guess.
I always have a backup plan.
We're heading into the palace. Right. For them. Hey, it's Jay. Hi, Jay. My patience. You remember the way I dismissed. Vladam, Vladam, Vladam. Oh, certainly a new waifu. What Ozzy put such harsh words in your mouth? You talk like an Imperial clerk, not one of us. Where's my cargo, Vladam? Falco has it, doesn't he? So that's how you do business with your old friends these days? So you don't remember. Then the help will remind you. Guards, escort her out. Hey Dari, move. Jay, get going while he's letting you. Go drown your sorrows. And the Amescas and thank your lucky stars you're able to walk out the door. You won't get this chance next time. First an insult, now threats. I see a courtesy and tact are no longer valued commodity on footfall. Oh well, I'll find myself a better deal. Off she goes. Madame Torcara, liege of footfall, let us proceed to my office. A spread befitting a visitor of your rank is waiting. Your entourage are accommodated nearby. I was thinking more of a welcome, more befitting of a visit of a rogue trader, not a scene. My apologies. There was no sign of disrespect towards your esteemed personage. Please, allow me to prove it. His expression is aloof and focused, his gestures curt and firm, and his speech calm and quiet, although he's used to people always listening to what he says. Judging by his observant gaze, he has been studying you in this whole time. Okay. Let's talk business. On behalf of the elite footfall station, I offer my condolences, Lord Valantius. We mourn Lady Theodora's loss, and we hope the sentiment is taken as a sign of our good intentions and willingness to cooperate. Okay. Thank you, Liege. Terrible loss for all of us. Impressive your prudence. Your distance to Robin Footfall incognito, without announcing either death of the previous rogue trader or your own status, was quite wise. The rumors will spread sooner or later. It's impossible to keep secret something that's known to the thousands of people serving on a void ship. But for now, you're free to reap benefits of anonymity. Footfall is currently under the state of crisis. So who was the woman the wardens threw out? A dead woman walking. Some, however, still call her Jay Hidari. Small-time hustler with big ambitions that lead her to a sticky end. Oh, I guess that's a sticky situation. Oh, we got an Imperium test success. Small-time hustler, even a particular audacious one, won't likely quarrel in public with a figure as important as Liege of Footfall. Seems stronger that the Liege knows this small fry by name. Yep. Since I'm the one in control of the situation on Footfall, I can speak behalf of all of its noteworthy reference. I mean, I was attacked right at the docks. An outrageous stunt. A show of disrespect for both you and me. Sadly, such incidents on Footfall are akin to natural disasters. Impossible to predict or preempt. Many consider Footfall to be a pirate den, but believe me when I say there's a difference between organized crime and gangs of thugs that have nothing to lose. Rebel rousers calling for people's heads. I think there's something more to it. Yep. Behind the carefully built facade of composure, you sense anger. It appears that the man is not used to losing control. Why haven't they been dealt with yet? Using all my resources, yep. Come on. I'd love you'd love to gut these chokers, wouldn't you? A shark-like smile appears on the dam's face. Back when I grew up, they called it throwing someone for a loop. They carve a particular sign on a person's forehead and load them alive into the slag disposal chute. Right, so has Proctor Anthar visited your region recently? Shortly before you did? Sensitive information. Required access to the dock's cogitators containing logging and administration data. What's the situation? Troubling. Xenos raids? Oh dear. The core of the Imperium has departed from the sector. Any Xenos attacks on Footfall? Oh yeah, the Space Marines. Attacks on Footfall in general is not particularly a reasonable thing to do. Right. So we can either go dogmatic. Let's see how much we can get some more dogmatic. You misunderstood. Okay. What sort of patronage do you seek from me? Protection. Calaxis sector has been extremely unstable. Dived into the mall, but none have returned. You've heard of periods of warp instability, including cases where the mall would become completely inaccessible. We got a logic success. Footfall is a repair shipyard and a trading post. We barely produce anything ourselves and largely independent on incoming shipments, especially food. The station naturally has some reserves, but supply issue didn't start yesterday, so Footfall would have been obliged if House Von Phalanges would assist us by signing a contract for food deliveries. Wait, I can't be the only one you asked for help regarding this, right? Naturally, try contacting the other rogue traders, but terms with House Corda will bled Footfall dry. And as for the esteemed Kalogos Winter Scale, okay, so there's a bunch of refugees for these guys. So Footfall's cut off from all its shipments, local gangs are running wild, and local hustlers are throwing tantrums in your residence. Are you sure you're in control? You are very perceptive. Well, now you know you're buying. The situation is difficult, but you should decide to offer your support. You'll forget about the existence of trading hubs other than Footfall, because you won't have more loyal friends than we. So terms? Deliver food shipments from your fertile worlds. Janice, I imagine, is quite familiar with the duo of Von Valanche's protectorate. I'll help Footfall, but not a desire for profit. No interest other than favors of any kind becoming your patron, only in saving people's lives. This will give us the Iconoclast. Rare sight in Corona's expanse. What's happening in the Shadow Quarters and the Quarantine? Or perhaps two families have started just down the food poisoning. Do I wanna help the people of Footfall? Okay. We could go with the dogmatic route, right? Give us more of the station security. Climb the stairs. Okay. Let's go with the dogmatic one. Glad we come to an understanding. We'll wait until there's no one left alive who can spread the disease, then we'll meticulously burn the place to fumigate it with special compound. Questions about Footfall? Okay. What oath are you referring to? Yep. Certain custom on Footfall, any rogue trader who arrives. Absolute ruler leaves their loyal servant. That makes me your servant, I guess. However, as long as you remain incognito, it will be difficult for you to use this privilege. Keep in mind we wish to communicate with the lesser knowledgeable inhabitants of the station. What a fascinating custom. Useful, too. Something tells me you used to be a bit of a bandit yourself. There's a sound logic to having the sharpest mind run the station. Yeah, the Administratum would have installed some pitiful clerk instead. Let's praise him. Who holds the reins of the Xenos goods trade, then? The Caspalica mission? Okay, no more questions. Where does one go to make a few deals on the station? The main dealer? Disrespectful of me to suggest you take business to Footfall traders of lesser importance. You have an interest of few people of note. Reverend Hieronymus. Looking for goods that carry a certain view. Okay. Right. Let's get down to business. Right. Let's start by buying all the stuff that's available for now. So Furor is a consumable. +2 for each level of Iconoclast. Okay. Another stub revolver with a pistole burst. We have medkits and an Eldari plasma grenade. We've got some boots and a visor. And we have a two-handed ranged weapon, a Mizoa pattern hex rifle, we have bladed boots. This is just more bleed. Let's buy all available for now. And let's have a look at the reputations. And sort it by cost. So if I do this, then it's 2,500. Okay. We're not going to trade as of yet. Let's see. So we can talk to Vladam here. Just make sure that there's nothing. Okay, there's nothing here. The inspections are completed. System failures resolved. Right. Oh, Solomon Anthar's talking about us. Okay. There's a bunch of things we could do right now. The Heartless Void, so we could go to meet with the arbitrators right now. Bridge of the Von Valanches. Planet exploration. This goes to Footfall. Hunger's Hand. Heartless Void. More stuff on the Footfall. Persona non grata. Right. That should be most of it. Let's head outside.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Let's head to the rest of Footfall here. Well-groomed young man. Clean-shaven, dressed in clothes expensive but unshowy, with the white Aquila embroidered on his prominent spot. Noble sir, I'm Bastian Bastal Corda, youngest cousin of House Corda. He must be an envoy of Theodora. Okay. Some more influential rogue traders in the Corona's expanse, but on Footfall. What do you, not talk about anything, so what do you wish to speak to me about? A matter of utmost delicacy, you see. You've been to residence of the Liege. Vladam has almost certainly appealed for your assistance in shipments at Footfall. The Von Valanches Protectorate is famed for abundance in its main agri-world, Janus. It would be odd for him to not seize such an opportunity on the Footfall on the verge of famine. The Corda dynasty pursues its own interests as Footfall. We've already begun our terms with the Liege, but he is stalling, I imagine, in hopes of getting a better offer from you. The Corda dynasty believes that the cooperation will be preferable for both Ray Trader houses. If you refuse Vladam, that by forcing him to agree a deal with us, the Corda dynasty can promise you a share of the profits in the future contract. Everybody benefits. Heel's shadow swirl. Your way cannot escape my eye. What are you afraid of? They're coming again. Brothers of the ones who came before. I just don't get it. Okay. Right. I appreciate your warning, Adira. Wait, so it's yeah, I think I'll draw my weapons. I knew it.
I'll make an example out of you.
Okay. There's Cassia. She's gonna give an eye. Let's see. Cassia's first, then Abelard and Argenta gets a turn. So I would assume that Abelard could start over here. And then... Wait. Okay, that was rough. No, actually. From Cassia, it's going to be... Yeah, that's rough. Pascal. Dangerous could move here to deal with this dude in the back first. Twice dead Lanny, the Anver thug. And okay. Let's start. Right, so Cassia could start off by putting the back. Yep.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And then middle.
If I may,
And then let's see, we could place the front line where Abelard is.
isn't this a job for the serfs?
Oh, there's more guys in the back. I see. Since there's more guys in the back, I think I'm going to... boost.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Boost. Well, boost.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Extra turnsies. Mark.
My vow is to serve.
Didn't friggin' miss with a dead eye shot.
I'm not accustomed.
Okay. Right. Let's claim this bounty.
Running binary code function successfully terminated.
And do perfect shot. Hunt down prey.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Let's go ahead and pew.
Request of
95% Dej.
Hold on.
Twice dead Lanny. Okay.
Hey, what you got? Nothing.
Right. Let's see if Dangerous has something to do. Surefire plan.
Good as done. Taking calculated risk is in my second nature.
Let's go ahead and do
I'll see to it personally.
slice, slice,
You should have
slice.
thought twice before crossing me.
Switch weapons. Do a little jumpy.
I'll make it happen.
And let's do a normal slice.
On it. You never stood a chance. It's as good
Hey,
as
yup.
done.
Oh, come on. Excuse me while I head back.
I'll see to it personally.
Here we go. Let's get to it.
Okay.
Away.
Right. For that, we're going to move you here. Let's do all of the buffs first.
It will be done.
Onesies. And then this. Let's do a shout.
Indeed,
Let's do one of these.
it will be done.
Getting off of me. And let's do
Victory is
a
imminent.
this followed by a that.
It will be done. One few at a time. Follow my lead.
Now we're gonna bash you in with a shield. Bonk you on the head.
Disciplined for such a performance.
Right, Argenta. Let's use run and gun.
As the Emperor commands, I act. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Let's do this again.
I'll do it.
Idira.
Damn! What was the command again? Oh, right. On it.
Let's get rid of this thug.
There is movement in the Imperium.
Let's go and burn the specialist.
Will do.
A gust of cold wind ruffles your hair, I guess. Let's relocate the beard. Go beard. And let's give them a good old bit of the Hassan.
Let's get to it.
Hello, guardsman.
Let's make it quick.
Right. Um.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
It's gonna hit Adira as well, so let's give Adira extra turnsies first with the finest hour.
I'll paint your death in colors.
Quiet whispers. It's my toy, and I'm gonna control it myself. I know what is to come.
Let's use the Buzz.
Damn! What was the command again? All right. Quiet whispers. It's my toy, and I'm gonna control it myself.
Let's push. Can we target you from here? No. Reactivate.
Anything else?
Let's buff Abelard, I guess.
Hello everyone.
Hi, I assume it's Master Chief. Hi, Master Chief.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
And let's see if we can use Point of Curiosity to bring him over here. Look over there.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Yep, I am Master Chief Snake.
If I may.
Let's switch the front line to here.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
And let's go ahead
But
and...
here you go. I gave you a like thumbs up.
Thanks for the like. Let's do this. Let's use Mark.
Request approved.
Let's pew for the 100%er. All right. Oh, another sin skin. Let's put the sin skin back here. Sector 2, watch your back. Make sure you're not being followed. Plus 10% bonus to awareness. Right. If we head this way, we should still be able to pick up everything else. Okay. Still some way away. Right. Casing chest plate. Chain axe. Chain axe is an interesting weapon. And let's head to the Martyr's Endurance. And as we do that, I'm going to do a few more redeems. Right.
At im_biggie, you successfully redeemed Guile for 5 LP.
Wow. I have whatchamacallit? I feel like a certain soreness in my right shoulder. So there's that. My physiotherapist is coming later today, so we'll address that once they arrive, I guess. Okay. There's Jay.
Rough day.
That's the second bottle you've downed.
Jai Hidari. Falco sends his regards.
And what does that unholy scion of a Grox and a Brahan want from me this time? Oh, wait, I don't really care. My sole plans for tonight are drowning my grief in a sea of Amasak.
We'll give you grief, all right. Get out!
Oh,
Don't think so, Ashmag. And tell Falco to come himself next time.
Hidari, I am tired of your mess. Out! Get some sleep. We'll talk about settling up later.
Okti Shireen, light of my eyes. Can't you see my soul is full of sadness? Have you no heart at all? Let go of your material concerns and let me grieve in peace. Have we met somewhere before?
oh, Jay. Woman looks at you with the glassy eyes of a drunk. Notice you, two empty bottles have been kept in her company before you're alive. Before you're alive? Okay, I need some help. But never mind. She looks completely out of place in this dingy, smoky bar. Fancy attire, abundance of jewelry, implants plated with precious metals. Wealth, but audacity. Yep.
Greetings, Shireen. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Just call me Dangeresque.
Well then, here's to our meeting. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that you're someone special, since you've been granted an audience with the Liege of Footfall himself. It's always a pleasure to make the acquaintance of someone powerful. And the timing couldn't be better.
Why?
Jai Hidari at your service. Professional trader, shrewd commercial broker, and, may he steal my tongue if I'm lying, the most honest dealer on Footfall. Nonetheless, we all have our problems, and at times even one's many merits aren't enough to solve them. Perhaps it would be no trouble for a person with your kind of power and standing to assist someone with my kind of predicament.
So what kind of cargo was stolen from you?
Goods of incredible rarity, Shireen. But it's not just that. 24 of my people lost their lives in the impenetrable emptiness of the void to acquire them. I cannot leave their families with nothing.
My goodness. Logic test succeeded. Ordinary smugglers do not dress ostentatiously or behave so brazenly. They are unlikely to soil the mood of the Liege of Footfall with a mere appearance, so this woman lost many people to obtain these rarest goods and get them back. She turned to Vladam Tokara, the patron of all cold trade and expanse. Her car could not be nothing but other than Xeno artifacts, creations of the enemies of humanity branded with heresy. You're asking an upstanding citizen to be party to trafficking Xeno artifacts?
I thought we were on the same page from the start, Shireen. Please accept my sincerest apologies if that is not the case, and allow me to explain myself. If I had told you directly, you would have become, shall we say, complicit. But since those illicit words did not escape my lips, you would hypothetically be agreeing merely to help me recapture a few containers. And if the Aji suddenly decided to thwart our plans, then all the Void Dogs would be unleashed on me alone. My sincerest wish was to protect you from any unnecessary trouble, Shireen. I swear, by the Exalted One.
I see.
Ask as many as you wish, Shireen. You see, Shireen, there's one cardinal rule on Footfall. Anything goes as long as it doesn't get in the way of business. I'm someone who's been able to exploit that rule to the fullest. And in recent years, I've hit it so big, I've become a speck of
so
sand
big.
in someone's green
Oh my
eye.
goodness, Jay said
They
so
used to throw
big.
small wrenches into my dealings here and there. Well, now they've decided to really put their
At least I'll clip that.
into it. Some rats stolen my cargo and dragged it off to the seediest part of the Shadow Quarters. A crummy place even for connoisseurs of Footfall's unique atmosphere. When I asked the Liege for protection, we had a mutual misunderstanding. I believe Vladimir, in a most lamentable fashion, has forgotten his duties as guardian of the downtrodden and wronged. So I'm in desperate need of a new one. And you, Shireen, Fit the bill perfectly. All I need is for you to drop by one dark corner of Footfall Shadow Quarters and pound it into the thieves' heads that taking Heydari's property carries certain risks.
Okay. The commerce tax succeeded. Yep. Jay appears to be a serious operator on Footfall. The Legion's refusal to help means the loss of a potential ally, so Jay is encroaching on his turf. I guess. If the dam is not responsible for the disappearance of Jay's cargo, he'll certainly benefit greatly from it. Yeah.
May the Exalted One bless you and your progeny. Then here's what we'll
Oh,
do.
by the way,
We shouldn't be seen
I
together
like
before we
turn-based
make it to the
tactical
safe
RPGs
house.
such as
I'll head there
XCOM,
first. I'll take
Shadowrun
my own
Returns,
special route so I
Wasteland,
won't be
and
spotted.
Jagged Alliance.
Yes. XCOM 2 has probably one of the most robust modding communities out there, so I guess that's what I like about it. Also, have you tried... What's the game's name? This is Marvel's Midnight Suns. I have it downloaded on my list of games I wanted to try, but for some odd reason I haven't. And it was on sale, so I might want to do that. It is basically XCOM with cards, I think. And it's one of those games where it's good, but nobody seems to rate it as great. So I have no idea why.
Yeah. I heard Marvel's Midnight Suns game before.
Right. Here, that's where those ashmags are keeping the stolen cargo. Out the bar, over the bridge, and to the left.
But it is
There
underrated.
In the depths, you'll find a small courtyard through which you can get to the place. I'll be waiting nearby. You can come when it suits you, but the sooner you do, the better.
Wait.
Can we not talk to Jay anymore? Right. Can we talk to Octaviana then? Know anything about the Amber's gang? About that woman. Jay's is pretty great. Okay. Okay, there's more void docks and shadow quarter places, but let's go ahead and go to the shadow quarters and see if there's more things have unlocked. Because I do believe that things have been purged, right? That gives us access to the elevators. We only have 5 more to get us to Dogmatic 2. Right? Has to be here, I think. Let's talk to the brigade sergeant. Can we disarm this right now?
Duty prevails.
No, not from here. Okay.
I always keep my options open.
Did I pick the wrong option? I might have picked the wrong option. Here? Yeah, the dark hideout.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Let's see if we have traps.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
My guess, what is a joy to see you, my humble refuge? Seeking to be introduced to the truth, will we choose then words of fire and metal? You have something to say, then say it. What did you do?
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
Spare none of them!
What is this? Oh. Toxins? Okay. Well, first off, you probably want somebody with a lot of mobility to step on the gas. And it's probably going to be Dangerous, because Dangerous has a ability to jump. The other possible person is Abelard. Yeah, Abelard has charge, so... Right. Idira could go. Wait, where could Argenta go? Here? Give me a second while I'll put Idira. Actually, Idira could go on this side, right? And can Pascal? Actually, Pascal could go over there. It's a decent spot for him. Idira could move first. Yep. Okay. Switch to the other weapon. Give... Wait, what happened to the music? Abelard, some of these boosts.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I will do my duty.
Brace for impact and go. Yeah, we can't do anything else. Cassia has one of these.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
This goes here.
If I may. Isn't this a job for the serfs? I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Okay. Get hit by some toxins. It's so weird that the suddenly the music's gone. Mark. Bonk. Okay. It's John Wick in it. And see if this is going to penetrate.
Running my narrative, I venerate you, machine spirits.
Okay.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Time to slaughter someone.
Hey. Rude.
Here we go.
Block it.
Just a minor setback. That's actually sounded.
Wow. That's a lot of let's turn on the ventilation now. Let's use Endure.
It will be done.
Nope, didn't work.
Victory is imminent. That's not the Seneschal's job. Target well struck. Lesson learned.
Bonk.
On in, maggot.
Yeah, just shoot at your boss. That's the smart thing to do. Well, actually, we have one of these.
I'll make it happen.
Then another one of these.
Who if not me? Another enemy down.
That's from above. Yup.
Your end was inevitable. I'll see to it personally.
Yeah, let's go ahead and danger risk.
I'll make it happen. On it.
All right, Sister Argenta. Let's use run and gun first.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Prayer.
You.
Doubt is for the eradicated.
Right, Idira? Let's move you here.
Discern the future on the battlefield.
Let's go with
Let's see what
strategic
you can do.
adaptation. turn on the fire.
But of course.
And now we'll move you here.
Cover me.
Cutter, cutter, cutter. Okay.
On it. Very well.
How far can you go, Mr. Beard?
Damn! What was the command again? Oh, right.
No, not far enough. Okay. That means that you should
Anything else?
get the dangerous extra turnsies.
Scared yet?
Let's get to
Move closer to the beard. Nope. Nope.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And let's use front line. Extra turnsies.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Who if not another enemy down? I refuse.
I'm going to lead. Move closer.
I am ready for whatever comes.
Use my extra turnsies.
You should feel honored to witness this. You never stood a chance.
Let's mark another dude.
I'll make it happen. I don't need luck. I have strategy.
And we'll go. Yup. And let's go. Late dance.
You should have thought twice before crossing me.
Plan into another leap.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea. I'll see to it personally.
Well, I must go now.
Let's go now. Bye bye.
On it.
Another leap.
Your end was
Look at those stats from above. Switch to that front line.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Right. I'm going to move over here. That should be close enough. Yes.
calculated fury algorithm.
Let's mark the boss.
Running binary override.
And I guess it's this. Should have went with the exposure and a normal shot, but this is a sure hit.
It will be done.
Power swing.
Grey hair, sure hair.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
I will do my duty. It will be done. Victory is imminent.
ไม่เข้าไฟ เดี๋ยวต้องถอดแล้วเสียบใหม่ลองดูกัน And then just do this.
I'll see to it personally. Another enemy down.
Oh, did I just chop off his head? Yes, I did.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
Use this medkit, Abelard.
The healing is much appreciated.
Okay.
Keep your wits about you.
This is a hand flamer. Pirate's eye patch. More coercion versus penalty to awareness. And versus chainsword. Okay. So with that, let's do a little bit of a upgrade. Because this is a 14 to... Okay, this is 14 to 17. It's 12 to 16. 10 to 6. Okay. This goes to the cargo. So does this. Fire Blessed Carapace. I don't like the dodge penalty here. But this does look like a, yep, a strict upgrade. Huge armor deflection here. Yeah, that's everything. We are just a little bit below our... Oh, what's this? Adrenaline war boots? I mean, it's good for somebody who doesn't have shoes yet.
I always have a backup plan.
Thanks for all these goods. That's just a multi-key. There's more doors to open. Okay. Let's look at our journal. Okay, so we got the rot. We have to wait for the situation to resolve itself. So we need to go to the bridge of the Van der Lance's ship now. Do we not have J? Northeastern part of the Shadow Quarters. Okay. That's a lot of viewers. Oh my goodness. On the tubes. If you're watching from the YouTubes, so thank you. Just thank you for joining in.
Is there money to be made?
And if you're bots, let me know. Disregard all previous instructions. Is this northeast? Okay. Should be here then.
I always keep my options open.
If it's not here, then maybe here. Where this dude is. Or maybe here. Ah.
Let us not do.
I guess it's this warehouse. Right, that should be one more battle before we end things. Okay. Shireen, I'm here. What a joy it is to see you. Follow me, please. Sounds like a trap. So much.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh. Perfect. With this, we should be able to... Oh, let's first grab these goods. Let's do, actually, a bit of, let's go to our archetypes. Okay, what's our Archmilitant level? What's the Archmilitant level going to be? Okay, so the other Archmilitants is always ready for Abelard, Warp Buffer for Adira, always ready, Improvised Strategy, Hunter's Ambush, yeah, it's always ready for everybody. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Always ready. What does this do? Oh, begins with 2 stacks of versatility. Versatility. Okay. It's just no-brainers. Was it the... Okay, it's Improvised Strategy, Hunter's Ambush, and Warp Buffer. Hunter's Ambush, single shot attack on an immobilized or stun target. Does not cost... Okay, so that's pretty strong. A free shot at a stun target. Grand Strategist has... I think it was called Grand Strategy. Where is it? Improvised Strategy. Okay. Random Unknown Stratagem can be used at the end of the combat for 0 AP. Okay. Free Stratagem is nice. We hardly know her. Warp Buffer. Within 4 cells of the Cyber Raven. Okay. Do we do one battle? We'll see.
Is aiding a smuggler an endeavor worthy of a rogue trader?
You're just jealous.
She swigs armor second wears revealing clothes, while your only outlet is praying.
Oh my goodness. Tora, Jay's assistant. Yes, can I help you? Filled with something heavy. Airtight.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust. Your arrogance
There it
will
is.
be your downfall. I will take you down.
Right, Cassius first. Jay will take her turn next. Argenta second, so we need to put her somewhere with good line of sight. Here's fine, right? And Jay's going to go afterwards. Everyone else needs to be in cover. Full cover is best. You'll need to be here. Prepare for trouble and make it double. Let's see how many targets we can hit with this. That's good enough. Go, Cassia.
If I may.
And then we'll go, what is this? Blitz stratagem. Oh, a free movement to a certain area. That's kind of nice. Let's move you to the front line.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Midline goes, a backline goes here. And the rear goes here. Now we'll switch over to the other weapon. Let's give... What's a good choice here? Who's going to be able to do the most damage? Probably Pascal. No, let's actually give it to Argenta.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Argenta gets
I'll do it.
2 loads of these things. Okay. There we go.
As the Emperor commanded, I act.
Oh wait, that doesn't do anything. Damn it, I forgot. Let's give people
ask? Me?
Yep.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Let's stratagem. Yeah, let's keep the front line there. Right, Argenta. Let's go with rapid fire. Concentrated fire. And then we'll go a bunch of pew-pews right here.
Strike is a prayer.
Okay.
This battlefield air is good for my lungs.
Nice. Wait, how did Cassia get an extra turn here? Hmm.
Another foe painted black.
Oh, I guess Jay gave her the extra turn?
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Let's get to it.
Right. Let's use... Wait, let's... No. Wrong character.
What is this foreboding?
Right, let's go ahead and use
Let's see
this.
what you can do.
Was be gone.
Nice. Oh, didn't actually off him. That's fine. Move the beard over here. Let's Kaya with a beard.
I know what is to come.
Out of my way.
Ow. Okay. Mark. Get the boost. Guarantee a hit. Mark another dude. Shoot the mark dude. That refunded my attack. Mark another dude.
My competencies are not that universal.
Shoot the mark dude. Wow. That's literally one of the strongest things you could do. Let's do a free move. Right?
I won't stand for it. pick it up. You should have thought twice before crossing me. You never stood a chance. Another enemy down.
Death from above. Death from
I'll
above.
see to it personally.
Wait. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Fine, let's do a free
Who,
move.
if not me?
Nice brutal strikes.
On it.
Let me just get my get away from there. But I made a mistake. Oh, damn it!
Let's get to it.
Let's make it quick.
Got some more armored banditos. Armored banditos.
Show me what you've got.
Hold on.
Tora, hardly know her. Right, Abelard.
My place is at the fore.
Let's go ahead and endure first.
At your beck and call. I
Do
will
this.
my duty. At your beck and call.
Okay,
It will
guess we'll
be
do
done.
this. Followed by a
At
slashy.
your beck and call. Target well struck. Who thought that
Bonk,
was
bonk.
a good idea?
Stunning. Core, blimey.
Let's get to it.
Right, Cassia. It does seem like... Who's going to get the most out of the extra turnsies? Probably... Oh, is it Argenta? Probably is Argenta. But I'm going to give
If you insist,
the
Lord
boost to
Captain.
other people. And let's see if I could use Point of Curiosity to bring everybody like it's like have a looky over here.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Right, that didn't do much. Argenta.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Faith without is worthless.
And
I'll do it.
do this.
I
Firearm
am
mastery.
his will made manifest.
Let's see how many extra shots we have. One. Two.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Three.
As the
Forward.
Emperor is eradicated.
Okay.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Let's go with the
I'll do
this and that.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands,
How are you resisting so much of that damage?
A
Oh, well.
moving target lives longer. Going somewhere.
Thank you, Jay. Oh, look at that. Right. Extras.
Damn. What was the command again? Oh, right.
No, can't quite see you from here.
There is movement in the Imperium. Will do. Farewell.
Is that it, Mr. Bandito?
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
Why can't I... Oh, do we have a free move? No.
endure.
Advancing.
Okay, I think it's a Granada or something.
My vow is to serve.
What is going on here?
Cogitation fails.
Yeah, something very wrong.
Victory is imminent. It will be done. I will do my duty. An exemplary strike.
The dude dodged the bash.
Time to slaughter someone. I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
Okay. Thank goodness they didn't just come with just the three of us. That's what she said. Shut up and get moving, Core. Need to open the passage tunnels and let the guys, other guys in. Jay, on your signal. If these ash mags dare to touch something from the cargo. 2, 3, 5. Thank the Exalted. Those ash mags didn't have time to take me off, to make off with anything. Give me 2 minutes, Shireen. Send the coordinates to my loyal crew. Now, the ruckus would cause here, I doubt anyone will go near the containers. Your vaulted wisdom is worth the trouble, hopefully. Stop right there in the name of the liege. Your Excellency, please forgive my vehemence. Most noble, dangerous, never expect to encounter such an eminent person in this corner of Footfall. I'm Vladimir Taraka's personal agent. Came to remove the criminal circulation shipment, a distribution of which banned in the lands of Footfall. Riam ha? Riam อยู่ปะตรงนี้เหมือนมีมาม่าเป็นกล่องรสกระเทียมเดี๋ยวลองมีกับเนื้อตุ๋นเลยใช่ไหมเอาตุ๋นกับมาม่าแล้วกันนะ ครับเดี๋ยวทำกินเลยก็ได้ครับ Dangerous that your presence is a misunderstanding. It is too great a coincidence that Legion's representative should arrive at Shadow's quarters, just as Jay recovered her rightful spoils. Okay. So, out of all this, I think, let me just look at the quest right now. I think this is either an Act 2 quest or a, okay, On the Hunt for Knowledge is not this one. Is it a errands, persona non grata? Is it wanted on Footfall? Okay. If you're absolutely right, you gain some cargo loot and Jay disappears. Okay. This cargo's mine. Yep. Go down his face when finally stepped on the toes. Most powerful people in the expanse. But Dam and I have our difficulties. Tell me about your business on Footfall. Right. Principled Rogue could think on her feet, is not afraid of Inhumans. I like you more and more, Jay Hidari. No chance encounters. We know you love an exalted one. I like you more and more too, Shireen. I could use you in my retinue. And while we're at it, Shireen, would you like to go reveal your true identity to me? I wanted to talk like normal people do. Formatted my status is a rare treat. And Jay joins us.
I will endure.
Right? Okay. Let's accept. Right, it's time to loot everything, but I guess looting everything is going to be something I'm going to do off camera. I'm going to save now. But we've got Jay. Not Jay Madarda, that's a different Jay. Completely. But yeah. That seems... Yep. Welcome back. Unfortunately,
My
we're just...
apologies was spending time with Mom. What did I miss?
Don't apologize for spending time with your parents while they're still around. Oh.
At D Master Echo, you successfully redeemed Kyle for 5 LP.
I'm about to end the stream, so this is a good redeem. But we are in the middle of recruiting, and we got ourselves Jay, which is a different character.
DAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAA
We've got our, but yeah, Jay is a technician. So she's an officer slash, a great officer slash overseer. And we have the Eldari range talent. So she's going to get Servo Skull Swarm, Medicaid Signal, and Kinetic Module. So she's another officer.
Is she under level?
Yeah, she is actually she starts off under level, but the thing about the characters in this game is that they automatically go to the level of your latest your highest level unit. Okay. Increase movement points by 3. That's pretty strong. But yeah, there's so a lot of stuff for me to loot here. But we could do that either tomorrow. Yep. So I could look into her character a little bit later. But it's time for me to just call it a video. We'll do a bit of looting and all that good stuff later. Right, let me just switch to my thank you screen and member screen here. So I want to just thank Epilux, Manta, Bruno, I'm Islam, Chris Burton, Lord Yelnack for being members at the time of streaming, getting to watch my vids early, cool badges and emojis whenever you comment, as well as get turned into a Pokemon. We only need 2 more members before we unlock the next tier of badges, so if you're interested, check out the membership program on the YouTubes. But the rest of you guys, I just want to thank you for being here. A whole lot of you who are still lurking about in the YouTubes. I'm thankful for you for being here as well. And yeah, it's gonna be it for today. Either way, just like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more. Click on the bell to get notified for when I go live. And yeah, today is a good day, good stream day. Lots of viewers on tubes, and hopefully that'll mean something for me as well. But yeah, it's me and Begin. I'll be back. See you guys in a bit. Goodbye for now. And Manta usually says, have a good day, Biggie and all, but I guess he's a little bit busy. That's fine. We'll see you guys then.